Today I'm ordering some of the most expensive takeout meals you can get in London, all on Deliveroo. I've picked 3 different cuisines. We're talking meals that cost £80, £90, or even over £100 per order. I'm gonna be rating them on taste, delivery, packaging, and if it's worth the money, or if I'm just getting scammed. Right, okay, let's do some digging. Good thing to know, by the way, if you connect your Prime account, you get free delivery on orders over 15. This sounds like an ad, but it's not. You can set it by top rated, quickest delivery, distance, but you can't do most expensive. Delivery, maybe that's something you should think about. I feel like we've got to do some Japanese food. Is Nobu on here? No way Nobu's on here. You're kidding. No. Black cod miso, £54. Oh my God. Nobu classic set, £112. What about Indian? Oh, Jamavar Mayfair. Sounds expensive if they're putting Mayfair in it. Is this going to be more expensive than Dishoom? Let's see. £36 for a butter chicken? Oh my God, we are so getting this. Lamb chops, 58 quid. Well, I feel like we're doing Jamavar. We'll add that to the list. I think we should do an Italian. It's like all the expensive food, they just put Mayfair at the end of it. But that's what I'm kind of seeing. Maybe I should just type Mayfair. No, who's doing 15 quid fries? Genuinely, who's doing that? Oh my God, it's Cipriani. I think we have found the Italian. Right, let's take a little look at Cipriani real quick. Bellini Cipriani, the original, 70 quid. Right, they're selling water for 8 quid. Tomato sauce, £16. Right, here we go. We have some desserts, actually. We're covered. We are literally covered. 15 quid for fries. They didn't even bother with the photo on that one. They were just like, let's just take a picture of some fries. If my nan watches this video, she's gonna be like, why did you pay 15 quid for fries? I think we're gonna do Cipriani, Jamavar, and Nobu. Okay, we're gonna start with Nobu. Closes at 2:30. Damn, okay, we need to get going. New style salmon sashimi. Hot sesame and olive oil, yuzu, soy, ginger, chives, garlic, sesame seeds. That actually sounds really good. We're adding it! I'm kind of intimidated. I don't know what to do. I'm definitely buying the chopsticks because they're free. That's a good deal. Okay, I've made a decision. It's a bit more expensive than I thought. I'm getting the new style salmon sashimi, 23 quid. I'm getting the Nobu chopsticks for free. And the Nobu classic set teriyaki. Now, they asked if I wanted steamed rice. They were asking for £7.50. I was like, nah, you're good. Miso soup, 9 quid. Nah, you're good. And then you have to choose your sauce. I'm sticking with teriyaki. Now, I don't know if this would cost the same in the restaurant. New style salmon sashimi. Okay, I think the prices are the same. The black cod miso is exactly the same price. I'm only paying £2.99 for the service fee. The delivery would have been 99p, but it's free. We are also gonna set a timer, so let's see how long it takes. I'm about to place the order. 3, 2, 1, go. It's on the way. Apparently estimated arrival 2:25 to 2:50 p.m. We'll be back when it's here. Update on the Nobu order. The rider is on the way. It's supposed to be getting here in 3 minutes, but I don't think that's possible because he hasn't even picked up the food yet. And it's been 29 minutes right now since I ordered. We'll see when he's here, hopefully before 2:50 p.m. He is literally less than a minute away. He's on my road. We're at 48 minutes. Right, he's here. He's here. He's actually here. How you doing, mate? Thank you so much, mate. Cheers. Have a good one. Okay, Nobu bag. This is a branded bag. Took 49 minutes. Let's go. Okay, we have the salmon. We have this. We have the tacos, the crispy rice, all the sauces, some chopped chive. Okay, that as well. And the free chopsticks. Also, they've thrown in a little menu for allergies. It's good to know. This is the Nobu Classic, okay? This was like a set menu with everything included. These 4 things with all of these sauces was £112. Mental. Starting with the new style salmon sashimi. This is hot sesame oil poured over the salmon so the top kind of cooks. And then there's sesame seed, a little tomato, and some chive. That is so delicious. I would genuinely eat 30 pieces of that. If you're not into sushi, this is probably the dish to try. Because if you're not into this, then maybe sushi isn't for you. I'm impressed with this one. This was £23 for this dish.
Taste-wise, it's top tier. I want to give it like a 4.8, and the 0.2 is literally just because it's 23 quid and you could probably make it yourself. We've set the bar high. This is the crispy rice with spicy yellowtail. Now, you're getting the little crispy rice pieces like that. I guess you just take a bit of this, put it on top, and then a bit of the soy sauce on top. Oh, I said a little bit, did loads. Here we go. Again, I can't say this is bad because it's actually incredible. Wow. This is part of this whole set menu thing, which is £112. So I don't know the sold price of this, but I'm assuming you could order this as a individual item. The rice is crispy, it's not that hot, but surprisingly it hasn't gone soggy, it still is hard and crunchy. If I was in the restaurant and having it, probably be a bit better. We're gonna rate that a 4.2. This is the salmon taco box. They've given a couple of these taco shaped shells. We've got the salmon in here, and then we've got some sort of dressing. Pouring a bit of this on it. I'm assuming you do this in one. I don't know if it's just because like my mind's playing a trick on me a bit. The salmon's nice, but this salsa is kind of like a pico de gallo. It's like I want to be eating sushi, but it tastes like a Mexican taco. It's a bit confusing. Not really the biggest fan of it. The sushi on its own, I appreciate them trying to do something different, but I'm just not sold on it. I'm gonna go for a 3.6 on this. This is the whitefish dry miso. I'm assuming this is supposed to go over it because I'm seeing some dried flakes there. Let's put that on. I'm literally looking at how the dish should look like because right now it's just plain fish. They've added them flakes. They've added this. They've also added this crumble topping on each piece and then the chive. There we go. That's what we want it looking like. They didn't label these containers for this specific dish, whereas they did label these two. I'm guessing they're thinking, oh, the ones that aren't labeled are for this one. This one is labeled for the tuna, which it does say that on there. Let's give it a go. Here we go. Yeah, I could work with that. That oil that we've just poured over is kind of like a lemony, citrusy oil of some sort. The flakes, I think it is dried garlic that's flaky. The chive is on top of it. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's some sort of miso powder or crumb. This one's good. This one works. I'm gonna give this a 4.3. It doesn't beat that new style salmon, but it is pretty good. Now the tuna tataki salad. We've got some green leaves. We've got the tozasu sauce, which it does say it contains gluten, soy, and fish. I'm just gonna pour a drizzle over. And it does say to add this. Oh, this is smelling potent. So in this dressing, we have finely chopped onion, soy sauce, rice vinegar, water, sugar, salt, mustard powder, black pepper, and sesame oil. You can really smell the black pepper, pretty intense. Here we go. This dressing is crazy good. They've seared the tuna on the outside ever so slightly. It's not fatty tuna. The green leaves, it is literally just rocket. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually think I prefer it than the last one. And I really like the last one. I'm gonna go 4.5 on this. These are high marks for this food. This is very impressive. Taste-wise, I think across the board, very impressed. I mean, 3 of the dishes were all above 4. So that's solid. A load of this stuff looks pretty much pre-packaged anyway. So I don't know why it took that long. 3 of these dishes are just slicing fish. Even this salmon dish, okay, you're only pouring hot sesame oil over the top of it. So I don't know why it took 49 minutes. Delivery time could have been better, but the packaging, I'm very impressed with. All the containers of all the sauces, it's great. It's really good. And the fact that we even got it in a branded bag is a touch of class. Is it really worth paying £137.99 for? I don't think so. I think the first time you'd want to experience Nobu is actually at the restaurant, not in your own home. I understand we're eating some premium food, but £137.99 is crazy for essentially 5 items. Overall, we're gonna give it a 4.2, and I think that's fair. There were some very impressive dishes. One didn't hit the mark, but the others actually were surprisingly good. Let's get on with Jamavar. Right, we are back. Now we have Jamavar Mayfair. I'm looking at the popular selection, Old Delhi butter chicken, £36. I don't think that even comes with rice. No, it doesn't. I want to try them prawns. Them prawns looked good. I feel like we're getting more food than Nobu already. Even though it's still crazy, we're at £71 right now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? I'm gonna add, how much is the rice? Saffron basmati rice, £9. We'll do it. Already at 80 quid. Nuts. Do we do the lamb chops? 58 quid. This is roughly about the same price as what we got at Nobu, except £1 more. But we've got a butter chicken, the prawns, rice, and lamb chops. Do we get a naan? I don't even want a naan. Chutney selection. Gotta try it. What else have we got? Dal chawal mango achar. I mean, it looks good. I feel like we need it for a starter. It's funny how I said these were going to cost £80, £90, or even £100. We're at £142. This is the thing, when I film these YouTube videos, I don't think it's real. You know what I mean? I feel like, oh, we can just do whatever for the YouTube video. And then after, when I stop filming, I'm like, why did I just do that? I feel like I should do one more dish. You know what? I don't need the chutneys. I'm going to do that dal chawal. Okay, everyone's going to be mad at me if I don't get a garlic naan. I'm doing it. £159.99. £2.99 service fee. Right, I think we're all good to go. This is saying, for Jamavar, 40 to 70 minutes delivery. Should we place the order? I feel like we just have to place it. Let's get the stopwatch up on the computer ready. Are we set? Processing order. It's been accepted. We're starting the timer. 2:45 to 3:15 p.m. Right, we'll come back when the food's here. Okay, Jamavar is 2 minutes away. We're currently at 36 minutes, so it's definitely quicker than Nobu. Let's see. Less than a minute away. He's on the road. I'm at the door ready. Shout out to Rahil. You did this quick. Oh, he's here. He's here. He's got a nice hat on. How you doing, mate? Rahil, yeah? Thank you so much, mate. Have a good one. Like your hat. That made him smile. Okay. Bag is not as cool as Nobu straight off the bat, but it was definitely quicker. Right, this is Jamavar. It's been packaged up in their own bag, not a Deliveroo bag. They have taped this with 3 rolls of tape, seriously. I'm just gonna have to rip it open. Okay, I'm assuming garlic naan. Butter chicken. Prawns, lamb chops, rice. Oh my, this looks pretty impressive. Okay, as I'm taking the lids off, these are punchy. I like they've covered all of these with tape just so they don't pop out. They've got their logo on top as well. Looking at all the dishes here, we have the Old Delhi butter chicken. This was £36. It looks like there's loads of sauce, but genuinely there's so much sauce, I can't even see the chicken. That's a bit concerning. The rice, £9. Garlic naan was £6. The prawns, we're only getting 4 of them. That was £33. And then the lamb chops, we're getting 3. They were 58. The dal chawal mango achar, this was £15. It's coming with 3 dips and some other toppings. Let's give it a go. I'm just gonna dip this in the green sauce. I don't know what to really expect with this. That's what it looks like inside. Oh, this has got a kick. I don't know if that's from the green sauce or actually this. There's lentils in here. I feel like this is a beetroot dip of some sort. Their dips are honestly magical. Now this yellow one. That's not doing much for me. Oh, it's okay. Kind of like mustardy, really. I don't think it even is mustard, but it reminds me of mustard. I think for 2 of them bowls for 15 quid, it's good, but it's not 15 quid good. I'd probably pay tops. I'm gonna be generous as well. I'm gonna say £8.50 for that. I would wanna pay £8.50. I would pay less. Not super impressed with that. Heavily spiced, sauces are great. I just don't think it's worth £15. I'm a bit confused about the prawns. This is the dip with the prawn. It's got like a chili in there and a lime leaf. The prawns look pretty small. I thought these would have been jumbo prawns at least. It's got a kind of green marinade on it. I'm just gonna try it without the sauce first. So essentially these prawns are coated in coriander and chili and spices. They've definitely got a kick. I just would have wanted maybe some bigger prawns. But comparing that to something like Gymkhana, which is one of the most famous Indian restaurants in London. There's a video that we did at Gymkhana, you can see it here. Their prawns, okay, I think you only got 3 of them and they were £33, but they were like double the size and probably some of the best prawns I've ever had. These are just regular prawns. Quite crunchy in a way, honestly. The chili coriander on them, really nice. Okay, so I've just found this dish on the website. On their menu, this is £32. On Deliveroo, it's 33. I don't know what to say about that. This is the lamb chop. These were 58 quid. Here we go. It's pretty good. We've got cumin, fennel, ginger, and then carrot. I'm not really tasting a mad marinade on them. Like, yeah, a bit of cumin and a bit of spice, but that's about it. It's a really good lamb chop. I don't feel like there's much going on apart from a bit of spice. I wouldn't pay 58 quid for these. Let's get to what everyone's probably waiting for, is this butter chicken. Okay, we have got a bit of chicken in there, thank God. How many bits of chicken we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 little bits of chicken. Let's try a bit of the rice. Chicken with the sauce on its own. Okay, it's super buttery. The chicken itself, they're using chicken breast, which a load of these places are using chicken thigh. So I kind of like that they're doing that, but also the chicken isn't as soft as if you were to just use chicken thigh. So it's like, what do you really prefer? I kind of think I prefer chicken thigh. It's not really a thick sauce either. It's kind of spiced. It's not actually that mild either. So if you're into a bit of a spicy butter chicken, might be the one to try. I don't think it was had this much kick. That's about the hottest thing we've had. This is the garlic naan. I feel like it's quite a small garlic naan, but let's try it. Heavily garlicky. Like from here, I'm like, whoa. Even like, I love garlic. You can never add too much, but I'm kind of like, I was on the edge of maybe a bit too much. I think with delivery of a garlic naan, it's just never gonna be as good as getting it in the restaurant itself. It's gonna come out the restaurant piping hot. When you put it in one of these bags, it just kind of steams it and then it loses all its heat and it just becomes like this hard biting, not that hot garlic naan. I don't think I would get that again. Let's go over everything for Jamavar. Taste, I think everything just had a bit of spice to it and there was nothing really different. Comparing it to Gymkhana, which is like one of the high-end top Michelin star Indian restaurants in London, it's trying to emulate it, but it's just not really quite there, in my opinion. I really do like this dish, the dal achar with the 3 dips. I just think 15 quid's kind of like, whoa. The butter chicken's quite thin, really buttery, and quite heavily spiced out of everything. Weirdly, the spiciest item, which I think there was chili in the prawns, there's cumin and other spices on the lamb chops, but the butter chicken was weirdly the spiciest thing. Especially if you're only looking to eat mild food, probably not the Indian for you to try. The rice, I mean, it's definitely flavored. I just don't know if you would be able to tell that much. So overall, for taste, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Delivery. Now, the delivery time was 10 minutes quicker than Nobu, and they were roughly about the same distance away. And it was food that you actually had to cook. So for delivery, we're gonna give it a 4.2. Packaging. It came in one of their bags. It was heavily taped for security, I guess. It was nothing special. It's kind of in what you kind of expect. They put logos on their lids, but I don't think it's an overly amazing experience of packaging. I feel like if you're paying that sort of money, you wanna kind of invite some of the restaurant into your home. And I don't think a little paper bag really does that. Now, value. This was more expensive than Nobu. I don't think the quality of it was on par with Nobu. And we spent, for a delivery, but you're probably gonna share this between 2 or 3 people. Even if it's for 2 people, that's still nearly 80 quid a person. Value-wise, probably gonna give it a 3. We do have to bear in mind that all these restaurants are in Mayfair. So high rent, high costs for everything. Just don't think this one hit the mark. Let's try Cipriani. Right, I should probably update you because it's a new day. I had some problems trying to order from Cipriani, whatever it is, right? It says closes at 10:45. Yesterday, I came back home ready to order something at around 9 p.m. So I was thinking like, okay, their kitchens will probably close at 10 if they're closing at 10:45. Turns out they close for lunch at like 2:45 and then they reopen at 5:45. It's now 6:42. I'm gonna order dinner. Okay, so we're gonna get the veal ragu. Apparently this is one of the popular dishes, 43 quid. Also another thing, they are the inventors of the Bellini. You can buy a 0.75 litre bottle of a Bellini. It's 70 quid. We don't need to do that. We're doing the 0.2 litre one, which is 25 quid. quid. We're already at £70.99. Crazy. Let's just go to main. I almost want to get this chicken. That doesn't even look good. There's not even a sauce. It just says chicken grill with green beans. Genuinely, why is that 40 quid? We're getting it. Now also another thing that is apparently really popular. Highly rated, the vanilla meringue. This is like their Cipriani cake. It's £25 a slice. But we're gonna give it a go. Weirdly, I just can't get over the £15 fries. I just don't know in what world anyone would ever pay that. Do we get something else? Chocolate cake? I'm a chocolate cake advocate, so I can tell you if a chocolate cake is good. Oh, if we do it, it's £171.99. That's crazy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I genuinely thought we were gonna be spending £80 on the first one, £90 on the first one, and £100 on the last one. We've spent 138, 154, and now 171. Okay, so just to run through everything, the subtotal is £169, the service fee is £2.99, and the delivery fee is free because we hit the minimum order of £15. It's saying delivery is 35 minutes to 55 minutes. Let's get to it. I'm placing the order now. Okay, it's ordered. Right, we're gonna come back when the food's here. Let's see if it arrives at 7:20 p.m. This is taking a bit longer than we thought. Okay, it's literally a minute away. I have to show my ID because we've got alcohol. How you doing, mate?
I need your date of birth.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Cheers, mate. Oh my God. Okay. We're sat down. It is a branded bag. They're on par with Nobu currently. This is the drink. That cost £25. Some warm bread. Green beans. This is my main dish, okay? Chicken. That costs 40 quid. Then we've got the veal ragu. This cost £43. We also have some fresh parm there. I think the cameraman's gonna kill me. How much do you think those are?
£7.
15.
You're insane.
Now dessert, we have a chocolate cake. That, for a slice, is £21. We have the famous vanilla meringue cake. This is £23. Presentation, it's in these tin foil trays. I don't think it's the most premium. For 40 quid, I was expecting a bit more going on than just green beans and some chicken. I'm using a spoon to cut this, so hopefully it's not rock hard. Let's just give the chicken a little taste. It's literally chicken. I don't think that's even marinated in anything. I mean, it's good chicken, but nah, not sold on that. Green beans, I mean, super soft. I prefer a bit of a crunch to them, really. I think they're overcooked, in my opinion. That's a shame. I feel like if you did a little bit of sauce on this, you'd maybe be like, okay, maybe I could get behind it a bit. There's nothing. This is the veal ragu. This is one of their most popular dishes. This was £43. Okay, it's good, but it's not £43 good. I feel like I just prefer dried pasta, to be honest with you. I'm not really a fan of this fresh pasta movement. It's not really a ragu. There's no sauce, it's just the veal on top. Now, what you've probably been waiting for are the French fries. £15 French fries. Not even salted. I do want to try this. 1931 in Venice was where it was originated, the famous Harry's bar. They've bottled it and they sell it, 25 quid. It's a shame it's not been served in like maybe some sort of ice pack. Cipriani, if you're watching this, maybe that's how you could improve it. Nice little colour to it. So I believe what's in this is peach, aromatic wine, product cocktail with white peach pulp. Very bubbly, actually. All right. Okay, I can see why they're famous for it. It's very good. If someone else was paying for it, I'd definitely drink it. I don't think I'd pay for it myself again. While this is hot, I'm gonna eat this food and then we'll come back for the desserts. Just been munching through. I'm not even gonna say anything. This bread is the type of bread that you get on like an airplane. I don't understand how something this famous and has this heritage of like since 1931, and they've got like places in Venice, New York, Miami, Vegas, all of these locations, but they're serving chips that you get in a kebab shop. Like, where's the quality of that? I haven't tried the cake yet. Maybe that's gonna be the redeeming factor, but right now, this meal I've had before and probably spent 20 quid. Kind of mental. Next up, we have the dessert. This is the chocolate cake. This was £21. This is the vanilla meringue cake, which they're famous for. This is £23. I'm gonna start with the chocolate cake. Here we go. It's a nice, dark, rich chocolate cake, but I way prefer the ones that you just get at the supermarket, like genuinely. Damn, this is the one that's actually let me down the most. I thought Cipriani was gonna be good. I've never had Cipriani before. Maybe if you go to the restaurant, it's maybe a different experience, but the only thing that was nice so far was the bag. Vanilla meringue cake. Meringue on top, kind of been torched around the edges and the top. Here we go. Okay, I could get behind that. I understand why it's the most popular thing. I also understand why that's the most popular thing. Just order that and be done with it. Right, we've had everything from Cipriani. Taste. The only thing that's good is the vanilla cake and the Bellini. I've had better chocolate cakes. I've had better French fries. I've had better chicken. I've had better pasta. Taste-wise, there's not really a lot going on. The chicken didn't have any sauce. The ragu was literally just veal. That was it. It was tasty. It was good, but just lacking. Bread, dead. I want to give it a 2. Delivery. Now this took 48 minutes. I got a couple of notifications that it was saying, oh, we can't find a rider. So maybe the food was getting cold. It actually was pretty warm. It was warm. It wasn't cold when it got here, so that's fine. I'd say a 3. It was a bit later than it said it was gonna be. That's fine. Average. Packaging. I do like the branded bag. That makes you feel like, oh, I'm getting a premium experience. I'm not even at the restaurant. A load of the packaging was just these, similar with the cakes. For the mains, in these like tin foil trays, I don't think it's the most premium experience. Feel like they could be a little bit better. Honestly, gonna give this a 2 as well. Then for value, this is the one that is just, I can't understand how bang average food is this much money. Like if you had it and you paid a relatively normal amount for food, you'd be like, oh, that was really nice. There was no sauce or there was no flavor on it, but it was good chicken. Oh, that was a good pasta. And then when you get told, oh, it's 40 quid, by the way. Oh yeah, the pasta's 43, yeah. Oh, did you get a slice of cake as well? Yeah, that's gonna be 20 quid as well. Values are straight up 1. Honestly 0, but I'm just gonna give it a 1. So overall, I'm gonna give Cipriani a 2. I don't think I'll ever go back. I sound harsh, but I feel like affluent people eat here. And honestly, you're getting mugged off. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Peace out. Bye.